Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Blue Golf Ball today with another Pokemon TCG online video, and today we're going to be showcasing a deck that was actually given to me, proposed by Vince Garland. He thought of this idea, and he shot the deck list to me, and I was like, hey, this is a pretty sweet idea. Let me take it and run with it and see how much fun it is. And boy, is it a ton of fun. I recommend, if you guys can have the cards, definitely put it together, and put it into use. It's a lot of fun. So Vince Garland had the idea of building a deck around Giratina and taking advantage of Dimension Valley with Hex, and also abusing Malamar's ability to put people or Pokemon in special conditions, with putting them to sleep. So Giratina, it's not an EX, so that's great. It's 130 HP Team Plasma Pokemon. It's a great card. It's a pretty good card, especially with the Psychic support out there right now. You can really just retreat Giratina with 1 energy cost using a Mystery Energy. So, even though it's 3 retreat costs, with Mystery Energy, that's only 1, and that's pretty slick. But Hex here, it's got the attack. If the defending Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 50 more damage, right? So, ideally, if we can get them to be asleep or poison or both, let's say even with with a bunch of Deoxys on the bench and with Muscle Band, you're doing 160 damage plus poison damage. That's 110. That's not 110. That's 170. That's a knockout right there on most EXs. Pretty slick, if you ask me. So Giratina is a nice Pokemon there. And then here we have Deoxys with Power Connect, right? Just boosts up Team Plasma Pokemon, excluding Deoxys, with 10 more damage for each Deoxys EX you got on the bench, or you got in play. And then we have Malamar EX with Hyper Hypnosis. When you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon, you can use the ability and you put your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep. So that's pretty slick too. So we're going to run 2 of those, 4 Deoxys and 3 Giratinas. And that's really it. That's really all we need. If we run into Pyroar, and that's too bad. We're just going to hope we can laser him to death or something. I don't know. We're going to run 3 Colorless Machines, 1 Computer Search, 2 Energy Switches, because we might run into scenarios where we want to play an energy on Malamar and then we switch it on to Giratina. So that's why that's there. 1 Escape Rope. 4 Hypnotoxic Lasers. We gotta get that Hex to get going, right? The Hex needs it needs to be like, we gotta get a turn 1 Hex if we can, right? So, here's Professor's Letter. We got 1 of those, 1 starting the Megaphone, 1 Switch. The Switch and the Escape Rope is really just for, Giratina's retreat being pretty large, pretty big. Plus, both Deoxys and Malamar have a pretty heavy retreat cost. So, we're going to have 2 Team Plasma Ball, 2 Ultra Balls, mostly just for the Malamars. But you never know, you can, So, we're just going to have 2 Via Seekers, 1 Colress, 2 Lysanders, 1 Lysander's trump card. This might come in handy as a counter to like Night March decks or something, or Flareon. I don't know. We got 4 N, 4 Juniper, and I think I only have 1 Shadow Triad. Just to get the laser back into our hand. I think that's pretty good because since we're running 2 Via Seekers, we can laser, a number of times having Shadow Triad, right? Use Via Seeker for Shadow Triad for Hypnotoxic Laser. So. 3 Dimension Valleys. I wanted to run 4, but 3 is good enough. We're gonna have 3 Muscle Bands and then 4 Plasma Energies. Now the thing is, with this, we want Hex. We really want to have Hex accelerated, right? So if we can pull off where we don't need to play an energy onto Giratina, that'd be great. So for example, let's say turn 1 we're able to put an energy on Giratina. Turn 2, we put an energy on Malamar, put him asleep, and then use Colorless Machine to put the other energy onto Giratina, and then have the Dimension Valley to make, just for Psychic and a Colorless, and we can do Hex and guarantee, the 100 damage because we put the Pokemon asleep. So that's why we have a lot of Colorless Machines and Team Plasma Energies. Now, we only have 2 Darkness Energies. Potentially, if we really need to, we can attack with Malamar. 3 regular Psychic Energies. And 3 special Mystery Energies. Now, I did consider putting 4 But with, you know, Enhanced Hammer out there, we don't want to lose everything that we have. So that's kind of the idea behind that. Let's go ahead and get a match going here on Pokemon TCG Online. Lost dice. All right, so that was pretty quick. We were able to match up with someone pretty fast. We get heads, and you know, I don't mind going first, right? And it's a good thing we went first. So here we go. We're playing against a Night March deck, so that's gonna be interesting. We see the Enhanced Hammer. That's gonna be pretty annoying. But we'll definitely be using Lysander's trump card for this kind of matchup. So there we go. We have the Deoxys here, and yes, and yes. So thank goodness we get to go first. So the problem is with Night March decks, they can really hit for big amounts of attacks, big damage right away. So what I want to do is we'll get the Giratina out. You know, I think that's pretty safe. I think we're just gonna hang on to the Deoxys right here. But what we want to do, let's go ahead and, since this is our only supporter, we'll just get the Team Plasma Bubble back and get another Deoxys out. So we have one Giratina prized, which is okay. Two more Deoxys in you know, in the deck. But at this point, what I really want to do, we're going to hang on to that switch. And, you know, we're actually going to hang on to the Psychic and the Colorless Machine. See, I'm afraid of Enhanced Hammer, so we don't want to actually drop an energy right now, right? So we're just going to hang on to everything. We'll play the Malamar, and we'll put the Mew to sleep. So we're just going to attach the Darkness Energy here and put that Mew to sleep, and then just kind of hang on to our hand right now, right? So in the next turn, you know, oh, he wakes up. Dang it, it's terrible. But, you know, it's all right. You know, we can switch. We really need, my opponent can play the Dimension Valley, which will work in our favor. You know, even if he knocks out the Deoxys, if he doesn't end us, we can attack for 100. Oh boy, we see a laser. Oh man, that's interesting. How does he squeeze a laser into that deck? You know, oh, I guess he can. But you know, these kind of decks, they tend to be very compact with a lot of these Night March Pokemon and, you know, battle compressors and whatnot. When I play against Night March decks, they do play a lot of Lysanders. You know, they try to exploit weaknesses and things like that and get various advantages. So there we go. We see the Battle Compressor throwing out two Lampents and a Joltik. We do see the Ultra Ball getting rid of two more Lampents there. All right, see a Crushing Hammer. So thank goodness. Okay, so right now we can Hex for 50. I don't know if I want to do that, but you know what? We're just gonna do it. I actually can attack the Mew, but not really. That might not be worth it. So what I'm going to do is just play my hand down to nothing. My opponent's already done that, but we have the advantage here. So let's just go ahead and put this here and just Hex the Mew for the knockout. Because with the Deoxys on the bench, we are able to, you know, hit for weakness as well. So right now, we can actually do Shadow Claw once we play the Dimension Valley. So even if he got the Enhanced Hammer, he would need to get rid of the Psychic Energy, which he wasn't able to. So we have a good shot here at just playing this, and let's just get. I think I'd rather get rid of the Joltik at this point. Yeah. All right, so there we go. We need this. Actually, I forgot. We need the Psychic Energy, but it's okay. We got a Muscle Band. My opponent can't really do anything because it has nothing to copy. So thank goodness we got rid of that, and it's GG. Oh man, this deck is a ton of fun. All right, 180, knocking out the Mew. Let's go ahead and play another match. That was pretty quick. Alright, so we will be playing against Kita Masaki. Okay, and you know, we went heads first. I think we're gonna go tails. See if we, and we do. So I'm gonna go first. Going first always kind of it is quite, you know, an advantage to go first. You know, see my opponent has as well as, so that way my opponent won't be able to, you know, to really attack first. So, or evolve first, I mean. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get the X card, and yes, we get a Giratina. You know what? I don't know if my opponent plays Enhanced Hammers, but so we're just gonna, yeah, we'll just go with the energy drop. I don't know if I really want to play the Dimension Valley. Kind of want to wait. You know, I like my hand. I think I might just keep it. I'm just gonna end my turn. I mean, I can't play end. All right, so you know what? We're just gonna go for it, and we'll just play the end. So, okay, this worked out in our favor. We did get a Deoxys out of this, and we do have a VS Seeker if we want. You know, we can get the end back into our hand. So let's go ahead and just Plasma Energy. Looks like we only got 2 in the deck left, and end our turn. So right now we can Hex. My opponent knows it. Plus, right, although we only have 2 Plasma Energies, you know, one's prized, we're doing okay. So here we go. Definitely can just Hex right now. But all right, so here's our third Giratina. I don't think we'll need it. If we do, we can always Lysander's Trump card it back into the deck. I can actually knock out this. Yeah, I actually can knock this guy out right now, which I think I might just do that. Maybe not. Well, we'll just put the energy here for the one on the bench. I need the Psychic Energy to be able to knock this one out. So we'll just go with. Yeah, we'll just go with the laser, and I'm not sure if I really want to play an end. Sure, why not? We'll just play the end and go from there. Okay, so I don't know. Probably not the best idea, but we'll knock out the Absol with the Hex. So what do you look at that? 110 on the Absol, knocking it out. My opponent right now will definitely need rare candy. You know, go. Oh wow, all 4 dinos, whatever. Oh, a gold rare candy. Wow, my opponent, he's got it going on. You know, we don't even need the laser right now. I think I might just go for the Shadow Triad, and you know, I mean, we can't get the laser, but we have one in our hand. I need a Deoxys just to continue the assault. All right, so there we go. 2 left in the deck. Deoxys out here. We got the computer search. Yeah, I don't know. Could probably just put it on the Deoxys. You never know when you can attack with them. And we'll keep the laser. Just go ahead and knock out this little Dino here. And go on our merry way. So here we go. My opponent definitely can do something here with Dark Pulse, getting the energies back. But I'm not sure. All right, so I'm gonna hang on to the Hypnotoxic Lasers and Juniper. I'm really in no hurry. I don't want to play an end to give my opponent more cards, you know. So I don't know. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable just attacking and just taking knockouts at this point. No hurry, no rush to really do anything dramatic. I'm gonna hang on to my 2 Dimension Valleys to wait and see if I can counter any of his stadiums. So there we go. We do get a Dimension Valley, and we get a Jamming Net. That's interesting. Ooh, here's the Yveltal EX in the field. We see the Hydreigon. Can't exactly pull off a crazy headbutt right now, but you know what? We can pull off our crazy poison. So let's go ahead and get the Hypnotoxic Laser. Yeah, or we can. No, I want to do what guarantees, right? So we can actually go and try to get the Malamar and then Juniper for an energy card. But you know what? We're gonna go with what guarantees us the attack. So we'll go for the Juniper here, and yeah, okay, we could have gotten it, but that's all right. So we're gonna play this energy on the Giratina on the bench. Just have a second attacker. No real need to do anything dramatic. Okay, you know, we're gonna put this on the benched one. We're gonna keep the basic one, that way we can use it for a Malamar if we need to. I'm just gonna go ahead and Hex, knock this guy out, and go on our merry way. So still got the Dimension Valley in hand in case for any stadium counters. My opponent plays an energy on the Yveltal EX. Boy, I don't even need the special you know, so we're just gonna go ahead and Ultra Ball away the Ultra Ball, and yeah. So here we go. We get the Malamar. Not in any urgency to play this energy onto the Malamar. I'm gonna wait for the Yveltal to get out here. So there we go. Just hit it for 100 with all these Deoxys and the Muscle Band. Here comes the Yveltal. We will get hit. Ooh, and he even has. So yeah, I forgot that we're weak against it. But all right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put it to sleep. Yes, and then you know what? We might as well just switch this onto the Giratina and hit it for 90. There we go, 100, and it stays asleep. So, hey, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. We see a Hyper Potion, or Super Potion, whatever. If my opponent plays a Pokemon onto the bench and is able to switch and switch again, then yeah, we would definitely be doomed. Alright, we see another potion, and my opponent wakes up, so okay, what we can do is we'll play this onto the bench and put it to sleep. And you know what? I'm actually going to conserve. I'm going to save and put the energy here. Now Malamar is actually a second attacker if need be. So we do have one more Dimension Valley. Never mind. It's right there. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and attack. I don't want to play a Juniper right now. Okay, he stays asleep. Wow, we getting lucky on flips. The thing is, right, even if he wakes up, he knocks out with the Giratina. If I can Juniper and get a Psychic Energy onto the Deoxys, I can play the Deoxys to knock it out too. But, you know, it's GG. I'm just going to go ahead and just get the knockout here. And the victory is ours. Wow, this deck is a ton of fun. Yep, thanks again to Vince Garland. We were able to take down an Yveltal deck here. And boy, stats-wise, this is just putting up a ton of damage. A lot of fun, and yeah, definitely recommend. This is a great deck. Good, you know, good for the nice matchups and whatnot. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this deck. Please, if you guys like, send me more deck ideas. I'll see to it if I can build it or not. And yeah, you guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.